All right, guys, so today what we're doing is the 1886 Coca-Cola recipe.
Minus the caffeine, alcohol, and cocaine, right?
Yep, so this would be more of a kids-friendly
Right.
type deal, and obviously a little cheaper to make for you guys. So if you don't know, Coca-Cola was started in 1886. That was when it's first founded the recipe. And the guy that was doing this was to get off heroin. So his idea was to mix all this up as a drink. It had, original recipe had a lot of alcohol, like Amanda said, cocaine in it, and a lot of caffeine.
Yeah, that makes sense. Go off heroin to get on cocaine, but
Yeah,
whatever.
the original recipe of this is probably worse than actually heroin,
Right.
or about the same equivalent. So we're gonna start left to right. What we got here, we have
Okay, so we're going to use sugar, some club soda, lime juice,
caramel
some
coloring.
caramel coloring, citric acid, lemon oil, I can't see this stuff, orange oil, neroli, cinnamon, coriander, nutmeg, and vanilla. And you just have to be very careful to get the food grade oils. If not, you have to mix them with a carrier oil such as olive oil.
So all this is, and you're using small amounts of this stuff. All this is available on Amazon. Put links in the description. This whole spiel is about 45, 50 bucks to make this drink. You can make a lot with this, like a lot. If you use all this, you can probably make a couple 100 gallons of Coca-Cola with it.
Right.
So we're just going to use small, tiny amounts, and then we'll be able to compare it to this. So let's get started, and we'll show you what it's all about. So we're going to do this in two parts. One part's going to be the sugar solution. The other part's going to be what they call 7X, which is going to be all this stuff mixed in here.
7X, except we are substituting, we're not having any alcohol, which is part of the 7X. We're just doing water.
So it called for 8 ounces of alcohol, but since we're going to do alcohol-free one, this is going to be 8 ounces of water. This will be used as a carrier for all the oils. And hopefully that works out. We're about to find out.
And Nathan's got to read off his phone because it's
a huge
detailed.
list.
Yeah.
So we're going to start off with 20 drops of orange oil.
Okay. Now none of this is open, so hopefully. Okay, 20 drops. So have to be very careful and try to count real quick.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
10, 11, 12, 13, I don't know, 14? I'm going to say that's about 20. Okay. That's strong. Okay.
Next up is 30 drops, 1.5 mil of lemon oil. Here's the thing. This doesn't have a dropper on top.
I know. We should have got droppers, but just
So.
no. Oh, yeah. Okay.
2, 3, oh my. I'd say that's probably good, boys.
That might be okay.
This stuff is strong. Nutmeg. So the nutmeg is essentially 10 drops. I think these do have droppers on top.
Yeah, and if you had a dropper, it'd be so much easier.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Those are a lot easier.
A lot easier. Next up is coriander oil. And coriander oil is 5 drops.
Starting to smell like a cleaner. All that lemon oil.
2, 3, 4, 5.
You still splash in your eye.
Yeah. Neroli oil, that's 10 drops of that. Where are we at here? Right here, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yep. This has an actual dropper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 5 or 10? 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
10 and a half. Okay. Next up, cinnamon oil, and we got 10 drops of that. And that was this.
Careful there. It's going to come out all at once. Oop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boy, that stuff's really strong.
No, I know.
It smells like some cheap Halloween decorations or something. Okay, so we're gonna mix that up. And that is our 7X. That's the completed version of that. Now, what we're gonna have to do, we'll rearrange everything, we'll be right back, and we're gonna show you how to make the syrup. We have 5 cups of water in here, which probably ought to turn that on actually.
Oh, my little whiskey. Okay.
And
to this, we are going to put 4 cups of sugar into the pot. So I'm going to use my, whatever I have left in here first, before I open up the big ass 10-pound bag.
I'm gonna get the caramel coloring out and ready. We gotta break the seal on this. And on this one is going to be 5.5 milliliters, or add it to color. So what we're looking for here is a color similar to Coca-Cola. It may not be quite that dark, depends on how much of this you put in there. But we're trying to get something remotely close for sure.
That is a lot of sugar. The original recipe called for like, what, 30 pounds of sugar for 5 gallons or something crazy?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, that was our 4 cups of sugar.
Let's start with that. A couple little trickles of it.
I really hate that ate a hole in there.
Want to whisk that up.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like the color of Coca-Cola now.
All right, so next up we have lemon juice. Lemon juice is 5.9 milliliters, which is roughly a quarter of a cup.
You mean lime juice?
Lime juice, my bad.
Yeah, I was like, lemon, okay. Have to get some.
Just a quarter of a cup, right? Yes. It's a lot of lemon juice, or lime juice.
Yeah. You got enough in there?
Yep. Okay. Dump that in there.
This almost is like a science experiment, just because I feel like we have not really dangerous chemicals, but as you can see what happened over there.
All right, so vanilla is 3.75 milliliters. And so we're basically just going, was like kind of open. I'm trying to think here. We put a squirt in there, we're just gonna have to wing it. There's no way for us to measure that.
Yeah.
Maybe about
I don't
right
think you
there.
can really go wrong with vanilla. You know, they have vanilla Coke, right?
Citric acid is 10.6 grams. Citric acid is 2 tablespoons of citric acid.
That looks like salt granules, sea salt granules. They're big.
Oh, it probably is. You taste it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I think that is all. Yep. And if you're going to add caffeine, this is where you add caffeine. If you're going to add your cocaine, this is where you add your cocaine. And I add neither one of those. And that is the whole mix up. So what we're going to do, if that's warm enough to melt the sugar, then it's done.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
All the
so
sugar's melted.
I'll turn that off. We're going to dump the 7X into that. Our sugar solution, or brine per se, or syrup, is heated. It'll get Philip get in here. Just heated to where everything's blended together, right? There's no, I can't tilt it too much for that towards you. All the sugar's dissolved. We're gonna pour essentially a liter of this in this cup, which might be hard to pour because, yeah.
There's no pour spout. Okay, just
Yeah.
be careful. If you spill it, we'll wipe it up.
Okay. Right there's a liter. All right, put that over here to the side. Now, what we're gonna do is take a dropper from the Neroli oil. We're gonna clean all the Neroli out of it.
Do you want a paper towel to wipe that
Yeah,
off?
give me a paper towel and I'll wipe this off. And we're just gonna take 30 drops, 1.5 mil of this.
Yeah, I totally feel like we should have goggles on for this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 7, 28, 29. Oh,
The bubble.
what the hell?
30.
30.
Okay. Woo.
That is not very much of that. A lot of you are going to ask, why'd you make so much of that? If it's not very much. Well, because you can't mix, like we can't measure less than this, right? So what we're going to do,
Stir this up a little bit.
oh my gosh, it come apart. Okay. Put this back on
now,
here.
if you don't see us back for the next video, you know what happened.
We're going to get some glasses here, and we'll be right back. We need to mix this 1 part syrup to 5 parts water. So we're going to go, if my math is correct, we're going to go 1/4 cup of syrup. Let me flip this around so I can see. And try not to spill it over the place. 1/4 cup is right there. And then we have some club soda. We're going to pour that.
Yep.
We're going to pour that to 1.5 cups. I was trying to find the most flavorless fizzy drink, and I think this is probably it. It's definitely fizzy.
I've never had club soda, so.
All right, so we're going to go up to 1.25 cups.
Now I feel like
Of
it
that.
totally does not look like the right color.
Well, it definitely dilutes it out.
Right.
So, look at Amanda's,
Oh God.
Amanda's
Okay.
going
I'm
first.
scared.
Let me pour another one for me. And then while we're doing that, you want to pour you a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Amanda doesn't
No,
like Coke. So.
honestly, yeah, my favorite soda is Dr. Pepper. I feel like ever since I had COVID back in October of 2020, Coca-Cola to me just has this weird chemical taste. I don't know, so.
Excuse me while I pour this all over the table.
Oh boy, here.
There we go,
need
with
a
this.
rag.
I'm wiping with a dry paper towel, but we almost going to be like glue on the table after that, huh?
So yeah, I'm curious to see how this is gonna taste. I don't know. Not much more than that because, like I said, it tastes really icky
A little
to
bit
me.
nasty, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, do this one more time.
If anybody else who's had COVID thinks Coca-Cola tastes funny, let me know.
Okay, 1.25 cups. There's that. I haven't drank a Coke in like 20 years.
Okay.
All right, so curious to see. Let's start off with this.
This first. Okay.
Doesn't smell like
I feel like we
much.
should, now it kind of almost smells like lemon limey. It is. Okay.
Oh,
It does taste. It tastes like a soda. It tastes really good. Actually, it's good. It's better than original. Like this don't taste funky at all.
now we cut back on the sugar on it. We put what was the sugar measurement? It was 4 cups.
I think, yeah.
We put 4 cups in. It was actually like more than 4.
Right. Okay, I'm really impressed with how that tastes, honestly.
It could even have less sugar, but it's not bad. You control how much sugar's in with how much club soda you
See,
put
that
in.
has the wonky aftertaste to me. This does not.
That's really mild and really nice.
Yeah.
It's just very, very, very strong.
Yeah.
Really, Coke is.
Okay, so the homemade Coca-Cola,
This-
way better than original.
This has like a fruity kind of nice taste to it. That's not bad.
No, it's not.
And there's enough here to make quite a bit,
Right.
for sure. Overall, I think it's a really good drink. Now, you could get crazy. You could substitute Splenda for the sugar. You can substitute a lot of stuff in there for your needs. But this has no cocaine in it. no alcohol in it, and no caffeine. Caffeine wouldn't change the taste anyway.
I think it's like a caffeine-free Coke. So,
This is so much more acidic and harsh
right.
than this is. I feel like you'd actually drink this, it's not going to kill you.
Yeah, this tastes horrible compared to that.
It's just so bitter and acidic.
Yes, yes.
It really is. But yeah, the 1886 Coca-Cola recipe overall is a win. It wasn't that hard to make it. It was just collecting all the stuff.
Right.
A lot of, are we measuring this right? Are we doing this right? In the end, I think we did it really good. And
almost all those oils came from Amazon. Pretty much.
Now, if you're going to store the 7X, you probably wouldn't want to use alcohol with it because I think that would probably keep it good longer, where water may get nasty pretty quick.
I'd probably stored in a glass container with a lid, honestly.
Yeah. So that's going to be it, guys. That's all for the 1886 Coca-Cola. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you like this. Should we do the Dr. Pepper one? There's a whole bunch of different ones to do.
Right.
We're curious to see. But that's it. Thanks for watching.
All right.
Have a good day.
See ya.